Hey everyone, it's Georgina on What's Up Cayman. Are you ready for the history question? What is Cayman's national dish? Comment down below. I know some are gonna get it wrong, but I can't wait to hear the answers. So I've been working out a lot more, and after the pageant, and I wanted to go get some physical therapy done as I haven't done it in a while. So I went to Cryo345 here in the Cayman Islands as I get very tense shoulders and lower back. So I went for some cupping and some acupuncture. I've done them both before and neither of them are painful. Cryo has a lot to offer, and if you haven't already gone, go. I definitely recommend it. You can check out their Instagram page and their website for more information and prices. It's important that you take care of yourself if you have injuries or recovering from them. Remember, stretch. It's so important. So in these coming videos, you'll see him doing a variety of techniques to help my lower back and my shoulders. He always explains what he's doing and uses the technical words that I don't understand. And he gives you tips on what you can do at home if you don't have the equipment. You're gonna hear some serious cracks on my back, but it was so satisfying. But I didn't zoom into the acupuncture because I know some people don't like looking at those type of things. So hey guys, I'm heading to Cryo, as you can see right there. I'm walking around. We're in town right now, if you can see me. It's by Rackham's and by Casanova's, or by Waffle Monkey, if you know where that is. Here's Cryo, so let's go in and get some physical therapy done. I'm in, and we are here with
Aziz.
And yeah, so we're here at Cryo, right next to Waffle Monkey. In what plaza, if I'm correct?
Just 72 North Church Street.
Okay,
plaza
there you
to
go.
it.
So today I'm here to get some work on my back and my neck, because that's what Z helps me with, as I have a little bit of scoliosis, and working out and sitting at a desk all day does not help. So first I just wanted to show you guys around Cryo345. So Z is going to give me the tour and give you guys a tour. So let's start.
Sure.
So we're going to head to room number 5, which is right at the beginning.
So room number 5 is our compression room here. So essentially this is our vasopneumatic devices, or Normatec compressions. So used a lot by a lot of athletes and people who work out. It essentially has 5 chambers on here, which kind of fills up with air. And in doing so, what then happens is that it helps kind of flush out any kind of lymphatic fluid buildup, or also any kind of lactic buildup as well, essentially. So we have ones for the hips and the back, and also for the legs. Each session lasts about 30 minutes. Okay.
Look at the comfy chairs. They are comfy and they go backwards. So you sit in there, you relax, you watch your
relax
Netflix.
and chill, precisely that.
And he also has the ones for your lower back, which I've tried, which has helped me with my thighs and my lower back.
Especially after those big leg days and big workouts, essentially.
Trust me, my leg days have been hitting good lately. So we're heading to one of my other, all of these are my favorite rooms, but this one's a very cool room.
So it's called, this is a cryotherapy chamber. So essentially, should we turn the light on? That's fine.
Yeah. You can turn it on so we can see what it is.
So it's a chamber which you walk into here. We have temperatures which vary up to about minus 118 Fahrenheit. So it gets very, very, very cold in here. We do have different levels on this as well. I'm going to open this door very briefly so you can kind of see.
Hopefully see the mist.
There we go.
Yes. Ooh!
Gets pretty cold in there, huh?
My
turn this off. So this is used.
It's a big machine, as you guys can see.
This is used for anyone who may work out, but also has health benefits and health purposes as well. So each session lasts for about 3 minutes, up to about 3.5 minutes at most. So once you kind of go into this machine here, what then happens is all the blood flows away from your muscles, from your legs, your arms, towards your vital organs, your heart, lungs, kidneys. Okay. The whole refrigeration system occurs, blood gets reoxygenated and it flows back out again. So it's essentially something called a fight or flight response, like I said earlier.
Yeah. It's basically an ice bath without the cold water.
Yeah, so
in a way.
It's basically like your ice bath on steroids, and it aids with, helping with recovery, helping with kind of pain management, helping to reduce any kind of inflammation and swelling, like I said, but also has good immunity kind of boost, and can do so much for your body. And
as well, the one thing I love is when I try it on here, he covers obviously your hands, your ears, your feet, to make sure those are the kind of weak areas.
Precisely, not essentially, but essentially what you're doing here is obviously, you're trying to avoid any kind of freeze burn. So, your fingertips, your hands, your ears, those all covered. We also, provide protective clothing for you as well. So once you kind of come in here, you're fully protected. Sessions for about 3 minutes, you come out, you're feeling great. Those endorphins get released as well, so it's a big boost of energy. One
of the good things I love is you can pick whatever song that you want. So in there, you can be dancing around, you could be jamming, and that also helps me. It's a big mental game. So look at that list of music that he has there, guys.
The whole list from Spotify.
On Spotify. So It's really good. I enjoyed going in there. It's also a mental game for anyone who wants to get better at colder places.
Oh yeah.
Because it's controlling your breathing, and it's also a challenge. And the good thing about it is you can push it from the inside if you do get too cold or uncomfortable. Or
exit the chamber whenever you want, for sure. There's always a staff on hand anyways if it's your first session, but you can just exit the chamber anytime you wanted to. Great, you know, great for the system, great for the body, endorphin release, and you know, great for skin rejuvenation, anti-aging, and also quick facts.
That's why I look so great, guys.
Precisely. You can also burn about 600 calories in that chamber after 3 minutes or so.
600.
600 calories.
Come on, guys. If you need to burn them calories, you gotta come. All right. So that's the cryo room, or the Everest. It's also a big vibe in here when the lights are off and you're just vibing by yourself.
So a lot of what I do is not just the hands-on. I tell people all the time to come with injuries, you know, naturally. 50% of it also comes from, you know, you find, once you do the assessment, which I'm going to do on you later on, you're going to find that, you know, sometimes you have those imbalances, weaknesses, tightnesses, stiffnesses.
I have those.
So after the hands-on treatment, we often kind of provide exercises with that as well. So it's a complete package here. It's not just from, you know, hands-on perspective, also getting the, you know, the exercises, the right core strength and exercise, release work.
And he has two things that I've seen that I really like. Is this bamboo stick, which is over here.
Barbell bar.
The barbell bar. And he also has this weighted bar. I don't know if you guys can see right here that you can fill up with water. So it really helps with your mobility and...
So essentially stability, core strengthening. It kind of provides this unstable kind of surfacing on the environment here. So your body has to kind of respond to that. Yeah. So your core has to work, you know, your glutes have to turn on. And these are often the kind of things you find that people that come in, you know, weak core, weak strengthening around the glutes area.
So we're heading into room number 3, which is Z's room. Loving it. We're not doing weights, we're all doing just like band work or just body work, which I'm loving. So the abs are coming.
Good, fantastic. Finally incoming. Yeah.
So I'm excited, but yeah, my back, and especially I've been in the office more.
Neck and shoulders. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at you and see how we go.
So you want to do the?
So yeah, let's have a look at you. You wanna? What's the best place to kind of stand? Yeah, stand facing this way for me. I'm just gonna have a look at your posture through here. Drop your arms down for me for a second. Just gonna bring your head to the front. You're right-handed, right? Left-handed. Yeah. So a little bit more raising your right shoulder here. Go ahead, look down for me. Is that tight?
When you put your thumb.
Yeah, you can feel that, huh? Yeah. Look up to the ceiling. Good. Back to the center. Drop your ear to the side this way, and drop it to the side this way. That's a bit tighter.
This side is actually tighter.
Oh, you can feel that as you go over there?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, back to the center here. Let's have a look at your hips and pelvis. Lift your left knee up towards the ceiling. Good, and then down. Oh, a little click on that side. Lift your right side up. And then down. Lift your left side up again. Yeah, left side's a little bit stiff there. You can feel that, can't you? Bend forward, touch your toes. That's just before you go. Back up. So you're quite flexible. Hands on the waist. And then bend backwards. Good, back to the center. So very flexible. Hands by your side. Just straight down, yep, and then slide towards your right, and then slide towards the left. All right, so yeah, I was gonna say, not an issue at all. Let's get you face down, let's have a feel and see what's going on around that mid-spine. Perfect, good. Then take this down, you comfortable? That's better. Good. So I'm just feeling for any kind of stiffness through that mid-spine, that middle area. Let me know if anything's painful at all by any chance, okay? A little bit of stiffness lower down through here as I put pressure into your neck. Any pain?
No,
just tight? Yeah, just tight in there, huh?
That side first.
Yeah, that right side. Okay, have your arms on the bed for me here. Perfect. With your right leg, keep it straight, but lift it up towards the ceiling for me. Good, as high as you can. Perfect. And then back down, change over to the other side. Good. Which side goes, can you feel which one goes higher?
No.
Left side definitely goes higher. Lift that left side up again for me. Good, and back down, change over to the other side. Good. So a bit restricted in that right SI joint, I'll probably say there. Any pain with pressure into here?
No, yeah, right
there. A bit tender in there, tight. As I put pressure into here, any issues at all?
No, it's just really tight.
Good. And that left side is less tight. It's less tight on that side. Definitely more on that right side there. It's all that right side, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think what we're going to do here is probably do some release in and around your neck muscles. Okay. Specifically focus on that right side. Okay. As we go down, the hips are pretty leveled, just a little bit stiff on that left here. And also we're going to do some release into the paraspinal muscles on both sides for your low back. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Perfect. Okay, so let's start with a cupping, all right?
Okay.
You've had cupping with me before.
Yeah, I love it.
There we go. So cupping essentially helps kind of release any kind of tightnesses in and around this area. Helps to draw some blood flow to the site of any tightnesses as well, to help heal any damaged tissue. The only side effects you tend to get is the slight redness and bruising that occurs afterwards. How's that? Not too tight? Perfect, good. So that's quite temporary and goes away after a day or two anyways, all right? How's that on the back so far?
Really good.
That's all good and well. So as that stays on, I'm gonna leave on for a few minutes. I'm gonna work on your neck and shoulders at the same time, okay? I'm gonna focus a lot on that right side specifically. And I think we're gonna do some dry needle work into your traps here, all right? Using some needles. With acupuncture and dry needling, again, you've had this with me before, but a lot of times people perceive it to be painful. It's not necessarily, I mean, you can tell me, is it painful when I do it? No, it's not very painful, right? But what you do feel sometimes is some deep achy sensations, which is totally fine and totally normal. In fact, that's what you're after, that achy kind of, heavy sensation here. That essentially is, hitting a trigger point, and what a trigger point is areas of bunched up muscle tissue, which is starting to be released, okay? All right, I'm gonna start with that right shoulder here. Take a deep breath in for me, please. Good, and then breath it out. There we go. So I'm just gonna keep moving this needle around. The procedure takes about 5 to 10 seconds. I'm just moving that needle into a little tiny circle here, a technique called fishing. Just trying to find those, can you feel that twitch?
Yeah.
There we go. I know they can't really see this, but the twitch is definitely happening. There we go, another one.
Definitely feel it.
And what are you feeling?
I would say just like the release of the muscle.
Okay.
But also like a little pinch.
So just to release a little pinch at the same time. Yeah, so you might get that deep ache sensation. Sometimes you might feel it referring towards the back of the ear, back of the eye. That's totally normal, that's totally fine as well. And that's it, first one's out. That's about, what, 10 seconds or so? Perfect.
Not painful at all.
There we go. So you can see the cups with the skin that's kind of suctioning in. It's essentially just suction, right? It's starting to get a little bit red now. That's totally fine. We're not going to leave it on too long so we don't bruise you too much, all right? No photo shoots. All right. Deep breath in again for me. Good. Perfect. And breath it out. This one's going to be a little bit tighter. I can feel that already. There we go. Oh, so I'm just working into your upper traps, which essentially connects from your shoulders to your neck. If it gets tight, your shoulder starts to kind of rise up. Happens a lot with people who work at an office desk all day and don't do much stretching, much strengthening work. Everything gets very tight through here, just being on the computer, being on the keyboard. And if that gets too tight, that itself can cause tension headaches, and it can cause malalignments as well, which can lead to sometimes nerve pain down the arm. How was that?
Definitely felt that.
Yeah, you felt that one a little bit, didn't you? You did go a little bit quiet, so you were feeling it. Okay, that's the second one out of your right shoulder. If you're happy to, can you do the same on your left?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna work to release. So a lot of what I do as well is some soft tissue releases, essentially just getting the muscle tissues to relax, okay? It also makes the adjustments later on a little bit easier. So for your neck and shoulder here, Georgina, I'm going to do some scraping work in between that scapula and the spine. Muscles between here are your rhomboids, and these can often get quite tight as well, okay? So we're going to work to release both sides, left and right. We're going to use a slightly different tool here, okay? This is called a Graston tool, so it's quite cold, made of surgical metal. Yeah. And this essentially works very similar to the way the cups work as well, okay? So if you keep the body very simple, you have the skeletal system, the muscular system, and the skin. So right between the skin and the muscular system, you have another tissue called fascial tissue, F-A-S-C-I-A, fasciae, and that can get quite tight, adhering onto the actual muscle tissue itself, restricting range of motion. So I'm going to work to release that for you right here, okay? How does that feel? Not too uncomfortable?
Just when you get closer to the bone.
Yeah, closer towards the rib area. Okay, I'm going to take some pressure off it. That's totally fine. Up top's not too bad. It's got a bit of meat here, haven't you? Yeah, there you go. Hey, it just gets a little bit sensitive. Yeah. So we're going to keep it a little bit higher up for you, okay? So again, with this, you're going to get more blood flow towards the surface and area of the skin, so it can get a little bit red.
But I'm always pleased with the service at Cryo345, especially with Z. He's helped me so much with recovering of my back and using things at home. Cryo has a lot to offer, and if you haven't already gone, go. I definitely recommend it. You can check out their Instagram page and their website for more information and prices. I can't believe it's December. Merry Christmas, everyone. This year has flown by, but until Christmas Day, I'm going to keep you guys up with the events that's happening. We have a busy weekend. On Saturday, December, we have a lot going on. We start the day with free family photos with Santa from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then Santa's landing at Airport Park from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then something I think we've all been waiting for, the Cayman Air Show from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the aircraft show is from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's free, so I hope you all enjoy and stay safe. On Sunday, December is Cayman Air Show in the BRAC from 12:30 to 2 p.m. Also, breakfast with Santa at the Cayman Turtle Center and the Walkers Marathon from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. You'll not see me out there. But last but not least is Cayman Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, I will not be able to eat all the good food because by the time this video comes out, I would have already removed 2 of my wisdom teeth. So wish me luck, and all of you, eat some good food for me, please. So if you have any events coming up and you would like me to highlight or attend these events, please message me at caymanwhatsup@gmail.com. Now going back to the history question, come on now. You should know your national dish. What is it? It's turtle meat. What do you eat with your turtle meat? You have it with rice, you have it with fried plantain, fried breadfruit. What do you have it with? Comment down below. But this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you get the answer right for the Cayman question. Let me know how the air show goes. If I don't get to attend it, send me videos, keep me posted. I hope it's fun. Stay safe. Enjoy Cayman's Thanksgiving. Eat for me, please. And again, if you have any events you'd like me to highlight or attend, caymanwhatsup@gmail.com. Until next time, guys.